Sunday is for Lazy Sunday, which is the second recipe of OREA Z1 that I want to share with you. Yesterday, in the video I posted yesterday, I shared with you the first recipe that came with the OREA Z1, that was Easy Does It. And yeah, I just brewed a coffee, following the recipe, the guidelines, and the result wasn't bad. As a first, let's say, experience with that coffee, was actually a good brew. So today we're going to brew the second recipe. It has a different approach, and I will brew the same coffee that I brew with the previous recipe. So we will see with the same coffee, different approach, what the result in the cup is going to be. Let's start. So let's place the filter. Again, in collaboration with Seabarist, OREA created the Seabarist 01 Z1 fast filter. Again, is slightly bigger than, slightly larger than AeroPress filter. So the AeroPress filter won't fit in this new OREA brewer. And again, if you didn't watch the video from yesterday, and if you didn't watch the video from 2 days ago, if you watched the video today, of course, I introduced the new dripper from OREA that I got just a few days ago. And I was explaining the fact that the new OREA dripper goes a bit away from the concept of the previous drippers, all the V2, V3, the V4, narrow, wide, anyway, the pour-over dripper, because this is a zero-bypass dripper, meaning that all the water will go in contact with the coffee bed, because there is no chances for the water to bypass through the paper and goes basically outside the coffee bed, like it happens when we use usually traditional drippers like the OREA, the V60, or any other kind of like dripper, conical flat, whatever. With this method, instead, we have a different approach. I already pre-dosed the coffee, and let's ground it. All right, so for the recipe of today, we are doing 15 grams with 250 ml of water at 96 degrees Celsius. The water is already hot, and we just need to grind the coffee. Yesterday, I remember, it was slightly coarser than the recipe of today. For this recipe, the grind size suggested is medium, with a Comandante reference in between 20 to 24 clicks. Yesterday, I went in the middle, was 22 to 26, and I did 24. Today, because it's 20 to 24, I'm going to do 22. 1, 22. 22, I am going to grind the coffee and then we'll brew it. Let's talk about this second approach. Now, again, I will follow the timing that is suggested from the recipe, because that's what we want to do. Again, new dripper, new experience, is new for me. And so let's follow the suggestions of OREA, because they have already tried many coffees with many recipes and methods. So we trust them. We will start from this, and then in the future, next videos, we will explore more these variables. So again, 15 grams of coffee, 250 ml of water, 22 clicks Comandante. I can start to put the coffee inside the dripper. Okay. Melo drip on top. Again, with this dripper, they suggested to pour every portion of water through the Melo drip. That is a drip assist, and this basically is to minimize the turbulence, the agitation inside the dripper. So having this kind of method of pouring the water on the Melo drip, it will divide this, let's say, faster flow of water in small droplets that will basically more gently going to attack the coffee particle will extract. We will have a major extraction on contact time and contact surface compared to when we do classic pour over, because in that case turbulence is an important factor. Here, less. Let's start. All right, so on 50 grams. Okay. Okay, now we wait until 40 seconds. Okay, I'm expecting to have a slower drainage compared to the previous recipe because we are 2 clicks finer, and also to have a higher portion of water inside the dripper. So we will see in a minute. Now 40, I'm going to pour until 150 grams. Okay. In fact, as you can see, there is the level of water inside the dripper is higher. Again, the coffee that I'm brewing is a natural Colombia. It's not a very fermenty, but it's a nice fruity coffee. And I decided to brew this because I find the best results so far with this kind of coffees. I didn't explore yet so much with very light roast, dense coffee. That will be in the future. Now I'm trying to understand how all the system works. Now 140, and we are going to pour the remaining 100 grams of water. Again, when you pour with a mellow drip, it's very important, don't go fast. That will be also affect the droplets, and also going to, I don't know why Alexa went on, but also going basically to apply a spiral pour to distribute very well the coffee in all the, let's say, honeycomb, mellow drip honeycomb. All right, 250. Now we wait until everything is drained. Expected total brew time 2:33 minutes. We're already over 2:30, 2 minutes 30. Probably we will end up, yeah, before 3 minutes. So that's good. We hit the target. Yesterday we were 20 seconds longer, but this time we are at 3 minutes. Okay, perfect. Okay. All right, we have our coffee. 3 minutes total brew time. We hit, let's say, the guideline. Again, this is a guideline, as always. It's suggested to stick with this, let's say, guideline, the timing. Another thing that is very important, I was repeating in the previous video, I want to repeat it here as well. It's for this method, it's important that when you apply the following pour, there is a bit of water remaining in the bed. Something that I always, from the previous video, suggest against, not suggest against, just to have more control, more consistency for me. In this case, with this method, also to, yes, you can keep the level a bit more consistent, but it's suggested to have a bit of water, and that's because it will stop the excessive agitation, the coffee bed disturbing from the droplets that will come from the following pour, basically. But anyway, it's about tasting, it's about changing variables as well. Like, it all depends on the taste of the coffee, always. The aroma is, yes, fruity, strawberry, berry, like the one from yesterday, but it's also tropical. I can feel some mango as well. Yesterday was very red fruits. Today, with this recipe, it's also a bit yellow. Ripe yellow. I'm not saying that is fresh like lemon, but Nice, also peachy mango, apricot. Yes. Yeah, so it's nice. It changed a bit compared to the one from yesterday. Different recipe, different approach. It's normal, of course. Let's get a cup. And let's taste the coffee. I'm very curious now to understand how the same coffee with a different approach changed in the cup. I found it more complex with this method. Yesterday was really nice. Strawberry berry was very sweet, but was like a monodimensional as aroma. This one is more complex. Okay, flavor-wise, the mouthfeel is very silky. It's not as juicy as the one from yesterday, so maybe this approach, as you see, like 3 pours, doesn't create that much sweetness, that much mouthfeel. Still nice. It's more delicate. Yeah, it's more delicate. I can feel also like the yellow fruits here. Mango, absolutely. Peach, absolutely. Strawberry, yes, but it's more yellow. The acidity is higher, so I'm expecting a lower extraction compared to the one from yesterday. Also, maybe a lower TDS, but we will see. So far, it's good. The different profile is less juicy, less body, more acidity, brighter, more complex. So it's a good cup. It's a good cup. I mean, called lazy Sunday, but it's actually a complex Sunday. So with this coffee, of course. But yeah, it's not bad at all. Very surprised, to be honest. Let's check the TDS. I'm curious now to understand it. We have one from yesterday, from the method that we used yesterday, the recipe, Easy Does It. We had I think 150, yeah, 1.50% of TDS. Now we check this. I forgot to take the yield. It's fine. I will do another time. Surprise, surprise. I feel like that I'm back to school. I feel like, again, I'm a beginner because the TDS is actually higher compared to from yesterday. It's fine. I mean, important to taste in the cup. It feels less intense, it feels less mouthfeel, less body, more acidity, but the intensity is actually higher. Makes sense because we went finer. So as I was explaining yesterday, the intensity, the extraction is very determined by the grind size with this method, because the turbulence doesn't affect much the extraction, but the grind size and also the coffee to water ratio. The final TDS is 1.55. That is high. It's high if you think about the fact that the system has like very low turbulence, but you know, because of the zero bypass, all the water enter in contact with the coffee, so all the water extracts components from the coffee. I'm very surprised, to be honest. I am from the taste of the coffee, I wouldn't think about these numbers. So yeah, it's, as I said, like I feel like I'm a beginner again, but it's fine. We're learning. But yeah, this coffee with this approach is delicious. I would say better than yesterday. I would say it's different. Okay. I think I like both of them. This is more acidity, like there is more things going on, more complexity, and it's nice. I will change something? Probably not. I think it's very balanced. It's incredible. Usually, every time I have like coffees over 1.55 of TDS, they are kind of like very intense, very overpowering in the mouth, with a low clarity in taste, but in this case, it's actually now start to be buttery. It's this coffee changed much now that I'm drinking it. The aftertaste now it's very persistent, very creamy. Wow. I mean, this is also the coffee itself, but I'm like, wow, I'm surprised. Now the mouthfeel is super cream buttery. It's very, yeah, I'm salivating. It's good. All right, so second recipe, great experience, good Sunday, no complaint at all. It's perfect. I that's it. If you want to comment, just comment. If you watch also the previous videos, let's keep in contact. For this video is everything. So again, the launching of this new OREA dripper, the 01, is going to be on the 20th of May. There's going to be an offline launch next week at the London Coffee Festival in between the 15 and 18. So if you're in London, you can go to the OREA pop-up and grab one for yourself. If you're waiting for online, you can always use my code. I will link it here, but then I will repeat it on the 20th of May, probably make another video for the day. And so yeah, to renew the fact that you can get a 10% discount on the brewer, or also on the new server that fits perfectly for this brewer if you need. So yeah, 10% off. I help you, you help me, everybody's happy, basically. And we will continue to brew with this dripper. I'm not gonna leave you alone, of course. We are here to learn together how to use this new dripper from the OREA family. Totally different concept, but in these days I'm enjoying it actually. Like it's I kind of like I renew my passion for brewing, just because like I like to discover new things, and so yeah, it's great. I'm going to finish my coffee because it's delicious. So yeah, before it gets cold. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you in my next videos, and in the meantime, I wish you a wonderful day and delicious coffee. Ciao!